Welcome. Today's session is going to be all about parry, block, and punch footwork. So let's get started. Today's session is all about parry, block, and punch footwork. So parry, block, and punch is the only movement in the form where we have two steps going forward in one movement. Watch one time so we understand where we're going. We start from chop with fist. We connect out. We deflect down, then we parry to the side, we hold back or block, and then punch. So what you should notice with this movement is that we really make forward progress, right? We're taking two steps to move forward. So that's what we're going to focus on in this session. Let's start with our right leg forward just so we can understand the concept, and then we're going to work mirroring. So we start in a bow stance, right leg forward. You can hold your arms up if you'd like, or just keep them down for a moment. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to step back and we're going to shift that weight to the left. So we pick up. Then we're going to step on one line. And we're going to turn this right foot to the corner direction because it's going to be our back foot. And we want to make sure we pour all that weight in and we push off the back foot. And then we step out wide enough for a bow stance. And then we move our weight forward. So the waist always plays a big role in our movements, but before we get into the waist, let's mirror each other and talk about the difference from our standard Tai Chi walking of going from bow stance to bow stance versus parry, block, and punch. So starting with the right leg forward. If we're doing a normal transition from a bow stance to a bow stance, we shift back and we turn. And then we move forward and we step out. And then we shift. And then we could do that same thing again. And we're keeping this wide space between our legs. So we shift and we step and we keep our footwork on two lines. Okay? Parry, block, and punch is about a transitional step to continue moving forward. So we start with our right leg forward. And we're going to shift back so that we can pick up and draw in. Because now we're going to step on one line. We're not going to cross, but we're not going to go for that wide bow stance. We're going to step on one line, and then we're going to open that foot to the corner as we pour our weight in. Be aware of your knee direction here. Now, as you move forward and you pick up your left foot, then we're going to step wide for our bow stance and move forward. So the key to this movement is making sure that we step with that one line. So right leg is forward. You can see, line up a little bit better with the lines on the floor, okay? We shift back and I'm wide. We pick up and we step on that line. Then we move forward and open that foot, setting it up to be the back foot so we can keep moving forward and then step out. Then we have our two lines for our bow stance with our left leg forward. The key to transitions is waist turning. Remember, if we try to step with our torso to the straight direction and we're trying to pick up our foot, it's going to be very difficult. So we want to include waist turning with our footwork. So if we start with our arms up, we did turn body and chop with fist. We're going to shift back and we're going to turn our torso. So right now the torso should be to the corner, the leg is in line with the foot direction to the corner. Okay, we're going to pick up and we're going to step. Now as we turn and open our foot, we're going to turn our torso to straight. So this is one of our checkpoints. Our torso's to straight, our foot is to the corner direction, and our weight is where? Mostly in the front leg. Now, as you push off that left foot, see if you can keep turning. Very slow. You can always touch in the center if need be, and then keep turning as you step out. So we want to end up with our torso matching our right foot direction with our left foot for a bow stance. Next, we're going to push and move forward and turn our torso back to straight. So let's show from the normal direction. Okay, we're going to practice a lot, but let's do it from the normal direction again so that we can understand what's going on. Right leg is forward, arms are up. It's easier if your torso matches the back foot direction as you shift to pick up. So we turn. Everything's to the corner. We pick up. We step. Turn the foot and the torso to straight and check. Are you leaning into it here? This is a big thing with Parry block and punch. We're leaning into the movement. Now, keep turning, shift forward, step, check here. Weight's in your right leg now. Keep that weight over your right leg. You've just touched and you've built connection to the ground, but we're still in the right leg until we shift forward and turn to straight. Let's do it again. From the normal direction, right foot forward. Arms are up. Shift, turn to your left. Everything's to the corner. Pick up. Step, straight in line with your other foot. So one line, two sides. Open the foot to the corner, turn your torso to straight and pour that weight in. Next, keep turning to the right. Step and touch with your left foot to the ground. Then move that weight forward and turn your torso to straight. One of the biggest things when we do this movement, we want to make sure that we stay level. When we step, we stay at the same height. Okay, what does that mean exactly? That when we pick up our foot, we're not ever doing this. Okay, we choose our height, and so when we pick up, we're not going to step and then like go up and down and up and down, okay? So you want to feel your legs engaged the whole time. So from both sides, we feel push and support. So we're pushing, one's receiving, we pick up. They're both kind of slightly bent the whole time. They're slightly bent, and we're staying at whatever height we chose for our practice. Remember, this is a personal decision. It's up to you to decide what's best for your body, okay? Let's mirror each other again. So right leg forward, arms up. Okay, first shift back and turn your waist. Then pick up. Now touch with your heel. Then turn and pour that weight into the right leg. Next, keep turning and touch with the left foot. Then move forward and torso to straight. Okay, moving back, right leg forward. The goal of this session is for you to feel so confident with the footwork that when we get into the arms next week, you feel like this is not a question. Our goal is to feel familiar with our footwork so that everything else can be light and airy. Right leg forward, arms up. Turn and shift back. Pick up. Step on that line. Turn and move forward, torso to straight. Turn to your right. Step out. Where's your weight? Right leg. Now move forward and turn. Nice. Okay. Again, normal direction. Just repeating so we keep feeling more comfortable. Right leg forward, arms are up. Shift back and turn. Pick up. Step. Turn. Make sure you hit here. Torso to straight, weights in that right leg. Push off the left foot, keep turning. And step. Then bow stance, torso goes to straight. The meaning of the transitional footwork is that we're teaching ourselves we could step anywhere. We could step really close in if we needed to. We could step out to that side direction and then move forward. It's teaching us how to adapt, okay? But in the form, we want it to be very standardized. We want that perfect alignment. Remember, Tai Chi is a form of Qigong. We're opening up those energy pathways. We want things flowing freely. So when we're practicing, we want optimum energy flow. We get that through checking knees in line, shoulders relaxed, head lifting up, all those 10 principles. But when we do transitions like this, we're going to make sure we step on that straight line. But remember, in real life or any sort of Tai Chi playing, it's going to look different, okay? Let's do it again. Arms up, right leg forward. Okay, torsos to straight. Shift back, turn to the left. Pick up. Step on that line, open to the corner, move forward. Keep turning, and then step with that left foot wide enough. Then move forward and turn to the straight direction. One more time. Moving back. Arms up, right leg forward. Shift and turn. Pick up. Step on that line. Turn and move forward. Keep turning and shifting as you step out. And then bow stance, torso ends to straight. Okay, now let's do the whole form, okay? From opening all the way through to turn body and chop with fist. We're gonna add in parry, block, and punch, but what we're gonna do is just bring our arms into that hugging position just like we did right now. So feet together, arms to the side, shoulders down, head up, knees soft, waist relaxed, and then we separate the feet. Pick up that left foot, and then step shoulder width. Then we float up, shoulder height and shoulder width. And then we float down, upper arms, forearms, and then the palms come down by the hips. Wave hands like clouds, right fingers drop, right arm comes up, and then the left. Turn from your waist to the right side. Step. Palms face you in the center, and we keep turning to the left. Then we step to the corner for single whip. We make our hook, drop that left elbow, bow stance with a standing ward off, and a palm push. Fist under elbow, we pull down and relax our hook. Make your fist shift back. Lift, punch, and touch with the heel. White crane, open up that fist, close the arms. Change the ball of the foot, and then right arm goes on the outside. Look at your right palm. One arm up, one down, and then they switch for brush knee. We step, we clear off that table, the right hand goes to the shoulder so then we can push. Reach out, step in, pull back, up and down go together for handstand salute. Left palm to the sky, right to the earth. Change to the ball of the foot and then pull into the throat level strike. Thrust palms, step wider. Press down and reach out. Turn body and chop with fist. Cover and protect your head as you turn on your left heel. Make your fist. Relax the right foot. Chop out and then palm strike. So here we are. Right leg forward, arms come into the hugging position. Shift your weight back and turn. Pick up. Step on that one line. Turn to the corner, weight moving forward. Keep turning your torso. Step and then move forward for parry, block, and punch. Move 10 of 13. Thank you so much for joining me. If you found value in this content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can comment here on YouTube, or you could find me on my website, ladytaichi.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Lady Tai Chi. I hope to hear from you soon.